श्री दत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्री दत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्री दत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्री दत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्री दत्त गणपतिं भजे। उन्मत्त नटन ताण्डवं मत्ते भवदन भासुरं चित्ताब्जबोध भास्करम् आयत्त योगराजितं विद्वेष नित्यपूजितं उत्तानपाणिमुद्रितं श्रीकृत्तिवास सत्सुतं कैलासदृशदिनर्तनं भक्तान्तरङ्गवर्तनं पापौघपाशकर्तनं श्रीपार्वतीसुतं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे। लम्बोदराङ्गताण्डवं मुद्राकराब्जपण्डितं सर्वाङ्गनागमण्डनं वन्दे विनायकं पतिम्। धिं धिम्मितकिटमर्दलं भं भं निनादशङ्खकम् आनन्दनृत्यतत्परं ध्यायामि प्रमथनायकम्। आमोदकरमोदकं वेदान्तमतिमादकं दुष्कर्मफलसाधकं विघ्नेश्वरं गुरुं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे। सृष्टिस्थितिलयकारणं मोक्षाख्यदैत्यमारणं संसारजलधितारणं स्तौमि प्रभो नरवारणं। पञ्चास्यमादिदैवतं देवऋषिभिः समर्चितम् आलोकगलितसञ्चितं विघ्नाधिनाथमाश्रये। श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे। लोकैकपरमवैभवं लोकेश्वरादिसम्भवम् आलोकपरिहृतोद्भवम् आलोकये परं भवम्। श्रीकृष्णकविनिवेदितैः श्लोकाख्यमोदकैरिमैः आनन्दगणपतिं पतिम् आराधयन्तु साधकाः। श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे, 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 श्रीदत्त गणपतिं भजे।
परब्रह्म समारंभां श्रीदत्तात्रेयमध्यमां श्रीदत्त स्वामी पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। सर्वविश्वन्यस्तपादपद्मायते वामहस्तालोल वेदशास्त्रायते ज्ञानसूर्यायते दत्तरूपायते। श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वन्दनं, श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वन्दनं, श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वन्दनं। गुरुदत्त श्रीदत्त प्रभुदत्त पाहि माम्, Viridatta Haridatta Haradatta Rakshamam Pahimam Datta Rakshamam Datta. Swami, Namaskaram, Swami.
Namaste.
Swami, shall we start the satsanga today?
Yes.
Yes, Swami. Anybody have any questions? Please ask Swami. Swami, I have one question regarding today's Hanuman Jayanti. So in the spiritual, why is Hanuman considered as great in the spiritual path? And what is his significance? Why are his temples found in almost every corner of the world?
See, Hanuman, God Hanuman, he is God Hanuman because he is the incarnation of God Shiva. And Jnanam Maheshwaradi Chet, spiritual knowledge must be gained, must be attained from God Shiva. And God Hanuman is the incarnation of God Shiva. And in Hanumat Samhita, people say that Hanuman told that whenever there are materialistic problems, you think me, and when you have any spiritual problem, you think of my master, that is God Rama. That is what Hanuman told in Hanumat Samhita. But God Rama is the incarnation of God Narayana. And God Narayana and God Shiva are one and the same. Shivascha Narayana. Therefore, not only materialistic things, but also spiritual things, solutions can be attained from God Hanuman. He is not only important in solving the materialistic problems, he is also very good in spiritual preaching also. Because the goal is God Rama and the path is God Hanuman. Between goal and path is more important. Because if you follow the correct path, you will reach the correct goal. Without the correct path, you cannot catch the goal. Therefore, from this point, since path is more important, how to reach God, how to please God, this you must learn from God Hanuman only. Because he is also God. The same God stands as goal and stands also as a devotee. Therefore, Hanuman, see, materialistic problems are also important. Unless solutions are there for materialistic problems, there won't be mental peace. If mental peace is not there, the devotee cannot dedicate his mind, her mind, to the spiritual line. So, Hanuman is a total personality, standing as guide in materialism side and also guide in spiritual side. He is a total, complete personality. That is why if you worship Hanuman, there is no need of worshipping anybody else. Because he is a total personality. His role is devotee's role. His internal actor personality is God's personality. So, God Hanuman is the most important. On this Hanuman Jayanti, I like to remember my father. My father was a very strong devotee of God Hanuman. He speaks with God Hanuman in the prayer room. And the first miracle I saw was my father and myself. We came from Narsaravpet, where my father is working, to our native place called Nagulavaram. It was Amavasya day. And we got down from the bus at 10 p.m. And we have to walk 5 miles to reach our native place in the fields. And in the center of the path, there is a hill called as Bogula Konda. There, must and should, thieves are present. Continuously thieves are present. And when I got down, my father was having 2,000 rupees in his pocket, which is cooperative society money. Those days 2,000 means very much, very high amount. Then we got down, I was about 7 or 8 years boy. I told my father, Father, yum is there. I told yum. Yum is there in your pocket. And we will sleep in Kommalapadu, where we got down from the bus. Tonight we will sleep, and tomorrow morning we will go. There are relatives also in Kommalapadu. Then my father told, you just follow me. He told. And across the fields, big trees. So I followed simply. When I entered the field, while he told me like that, like this, and then he started praying Hanuman, God Hanuman. Anjaneyamati Patalananam Kanchanadrikavaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarumulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamana Nandanam Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Kutamastakanjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marudinnamata Rakshasantakam Manojavam Maruta Tulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayudhamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Shirasanamami Ullangha Sindho Salilam Salilam Yashokavandhin Jarakatmajayaha Adaya Tenaiva Dadaha Lankam Namamitam Pranjali Ranjaneyam Anjananandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapisha Vakshahantaram Vande Lanka Bhayankaram. Gospade Marashim Mashake Rakshasam Ramayana Mahamala Ratnam Vande Anilatmajam. These are the shlokas he reads always. He started reciting these shlokas, and across, in between the fields, he road is a little bit far away. From there we can go by road. He has not selected road. From where we stopped bus, there is no road. Little bit behind there is road. He started walking in the fields where there is no path. What I can do, I am 7 years, 8 years. I cannot be independent. Whenever I tell father, yum, he said, hey, shut up, follow me. So I followed him. When I followed him, just 4 or 5 steps I put, full moonlight came. Full moonlight. So much light that even on the grass blade, snowdrop is clearly seen. That much light came. And then from behind me, a big person is walking like that, steps, like this, steps, sound. And when I look at back, nobody is seen. So till we reach our native place, this light and those steps sound were continuing. And when we reached our village, just almost village, the light went and the steps sound stopped. See, throughout the fields, without way, I walked very conveniently, very easily because of the light. When the light went, when I entered the village, my steps were twinkling. Because light is not there. I was going to fall like that. So that was my first experience to believe the existence of God. In that very childhood. And another occasion, my third sister's marriage, other feeding was done, this feast. And the other side, the bridegroom side people, they are our relatives only, but they are of a very rowdy type nature. Any small mistake comes, they will criticize and make big hangama. And the feast is going on. Everybody is serving the food, vegetables. And when it came to sambar, that sambar, after sambar, always curd rice. Curd must be supplied. They are eating sambar, next item is curd. Then these house people, they saw a big vessel in which they poured milk, a lot of milk, and they added some ghee, not ghee, curd, so that it will be coagulated into curd. When they opened, the milk was coagulated and curd did not form. పాలు విరిగిపోయినాయి. Broken milk. Milk was broken. See, these people are very big rowdy type people. They make a lot of hangama. So all were afraid. They told my father. Then suddenly people ran to bazaar also. Bazaar also it was about 12:30. Everybody left. The current selling people also left. And then my father went to the prayer room, puja room, and closed his eyes, sat for 2-3 minutes only. Then he came out. Don't worry, curd is coming. And near my place, Narsaraopeta town, there is 2-3 miles distance. There is Vikurti name village. Vikurti, Vikurti, uh, Vikurti name. My father never told that village people that marriage, feast, everything. He never told. Those people, that village people, my father is a big astrologer, Siddhantika. Today in Siddhantika house, a feast is going on, marriage feast is going on. Let us take a card. In two big vessels, they brought card. Exactly when the sambar item is over, the curd arrived. So I remember my father on this festival, and actually I remember Hanuman because he is my father, actual father. So God Hanuman is the most important. From the beginning to top, you can solve everything with him. You can solve all your materialistic problems with the help of God Hanuman, get mental peace. You can concentrate on spiritual line. In spiritual line also, he is the best guide. Both. Pravritti and nivritti. He is the guru. He is the guide. So, God Hanuman is such a complete personality that if you catch his feet, you need not go anywhere else. You will get the salvation from the starting LKG materialistic problem to up to PhD spiritual problem. I remember that song, Shri Hanuman Gurudevula Sharanamulu Ihapara Sadhaka Karanamulu. So, Ihapara Sadhaka, if you catch the 2 feet of God Hanuman, you will solve the problems in this world and you will also enter the upper world. So, nothing like Hanuman. Complete solution, complete personality. He is future Brahma. It is told, future Brahma. And if you see his Tilakam, Vishnu Tilakam, the Vaishnava Tilakam, Vishnu Tilakam, and his incarnation of Shiva. See, Trimurtis. When Trimurtis are there, it is Datta. And that also Sakshat Dattam Parama Brahma Leeladasam. Bhavishyat Brahma and Vishnu Vesha and Shiva Avatara. Datta, Shri Datta Hanumadishwaram. He is the most powerful incarnation of God Datta. Most powerful incarnation of God Datta. So, nothing like, and also Hanuman, wherever Hanuman is there, this problem of lust is always controlled. Because he is a brahmachari celibate. And even when his guru Surya Deva, his daughter is Suvarchala. Suvarchala was very rigid. She wanted to marry Hanuman. But Hanuman is a celibate. He doesn't want to marry anybody. He is a perfect celibate. So, what he did, Suvarchala, his daughter, he absorbed that Suvarchala into his body. As she became the light of his body. Suvarchaha Lati to Suvarchala. She became the light of the body of Hanuman. So, and she felt more happy than marriage. In marriage, only dualism. Here, monism. She merged in his body permanently. They are both merged for 5 seconds or 10 seconds in dualism relationship. But here, she is always united with Hanuman every second, permanently, forever. She felt more happy. It is more than the marriage. Is it not? So, like that, Lord Hanuman is very humble also. See, the sages gave him curse. Don't remember your power. Forget your power. You know why they have given that? When he is taking incarnation, he should not remember himself. He should forget himself. If he forgets himself, then only he can entertain in the world. If he remembers himself, he cannot entertain. So that is the internal meaning of the curse of sages. Whenever entertainment is needed, he should forget himself. Then only he can get entertainment. He came here for entertainment. Not he is bored with the God's personality. Sometimes he wants to get rid of it and become a small human being and entertain as a simple human being. There, self-ignorance is necessary. You see, in one cinema I have seen, one Mr. Somayajulu is the owner. And Dasar Narayan Rao, the producer and director of that film, he is acting as a servant. He is sitting by the side of Somayajulu. Somayajulu is lying on a chair. Suppose Dasar Narayan Rao feels, I am the producer and director, this fellow is just an actor. Every evening he comes to my office to take the remuneration. This you fellow, you are sitting in the chair and I have to sit on the floor. Get up. I will sit in the chair. Then Swami will sit on the floor. What will happen to the story of shooting? What will happen to the cinema story? Gone. Gone, everything gone. Entertainment gone. So therefore, one should forget himself. One should forget his powers also. He should not remember his powers, because if he remembers his powers, he can use the powers. And here in this world, human beings are so talented, they will exploit like anything. They will give injections of praise, intravenous injections, do bhajans. All things they will do. Tum hi Bhagavan, tum hi Bhagavan. You are the God, you are the God, you are the God, you are the God. Then, so, like that, all incarnation features exist in God Hanuman. The completeness, you see, physical strength as well as mental strength. Both are there in him. Yes. He studied 9 grammars of Sanskrit from God Surya. 9 grammars. He is the only person in the creation who knows 9 grammars of Sanskrit. Navavyakarana, Panditaha. So, and he does so much exercises, physical strength, all those things. They are also necessary. See, that itself is an example for the human being. We should also take care of the physical health. You must do exercises. You must maintain your physical strength perfectly. And also mental strength and also devotion. If you maintain physical strength perfectly, you will be able to serve God. If your physical strength is not perfect, then God will have to serve you. He will serve you. He is so he's, he's loving in nature. So he will serve. So that is not the thing. So all these things we have to learn from God Hanuman, and he is the God. He is the Guru. He is everything. Everything is available from him. If you study his personality, you can get everything, worldly thing as well as spiritual thing. So that is the importance of God Hanuman. His goal as well as guide. He is the goal, himself goal, and he is the guide.
He is complete package, Swami.
Yes, complete package. So therefore, whenever Hanuman and Rama, I see a photo embracing Hanuman, embracing Rama, Rama embracing Hanuman, I just immediately get the picture, inner picture, that is, Hanuman is the incarnation of God Shiva, Rama is the incarnation of God Vishnu. God Vishnu became Mohini, and Shiva, husband and wife, embracing each other. Embracing each other. And also, if you see, in Ramayanam, all the problems of God Rama were solved by God Hanuman.
Sorry.
All the problems faced by the wife are solved by husband. Excellent for this.
Swamiji.
Not only see this Simhika, they tested the knowledge of Hanuman, wisdom, whether his physical strength is excellent. Is he having knowledge also, wise also? Is he wise so much? They tested. Then that Surasa, he opened her mouth. Then when he opened 20 miles, she opened, he became 30 miles. Like that, up to 100 miles, the mouth was opened. Suddenly, he became 1 centimeter back and went inside and came out. From the ear, he came out. While jumping over the sea, when jumping the sea to reach Lanka, on the path, on the way, angels, all devas, they got away. Is he physically strong, and is he also mentally strong? Let us test. Then they requested Surasa, the divine mother of serpents, to take the test. And like that, Vatatmajam Buddhimatam Varishtham. Buddhimatam Varishtham. Intelligence. He is the topmost intellectual person. So, he is a complete personality. And everybody, present generation, especially young people, they should worship Hanuman so that they will have some control on sexual things. They will get some control. Indriya Nigraha, celibacy. These are needed for attaining anything, even spiritual thing also. If mentally weak, physically weak, if physics become weak, mind also will become weak. If mind becomes weak, physics also will become weak. Both are interdependent, interrelated. So, that in sex, the sperm is lost. The sperm, one sperm drop is manufactured by several lot of blood. And see, God Shiva is called as Urdhvaretaha. He redissolves the sperm into blood. That is why he is called as Urdhvaretaha. And Hanuman is the incarnation of God Shiva. So same process he does. Same process he does. So he is very much, you see, in the sexual life, the body becomes very weak. If the body becomes weak, mind will become weak. Sex must be controlled. See, our God Rama also he controlled the sex. So Hanuman should be worshipped by all young generation. At present, modern generation, very much spoiled by lust. Very much. They are becoming very weak. And even without the female, homosexual. Masturbation, something like that you say. So many things, ugly things. So all these things must be given a full stop, and God Hanuman must be worshipped. Then only you will become physically strong and mentally strong, so that even for doing worldly works, some great worldly works, some good worldly works, you need physical strength and mental strength. And not to speak about spiritual efforts. In spiritual efforts, lot of physical strength and mental strength is required in doing the service of God. Hanuman also did the service of God. Always, entire his life is only service of God. He left his father, mother, came to Kushkindha because his mother told that God Rama will come there. He came there. He never married. He was minister of Sugriva, but not taking single paisa salary from Sugriva. So, like that, when he went to meet Rama in disguise like a saint, and when he talked with Rama, then Rama called him, Hanuman, how are you? Then Lakshmana asked, how you identified Hanuman, that he is Hanuman? He is a saint. When he is speaking, he is using the knowledge of all the 9 grammars of Sanskrit. By that I identified Hanuman, he told. Rama is God. See, you reduce your sleep. So, Hanuman is always should be remembered, and very quick reacting also. Very fast reacting. Very fast he reacts. Just another duplicate form of God Datta.
He is a powerful incarnation of God.
He is powerful incarnation.
And same like he.
Hanumat Sankatamochana Hanumat also we told.
Yes, sir.
Bhavishya Jagatam.
Bhavishyat Jagatam. Dhatarantam Namam
Dhataram.
Shivantam.
Bhavishyat Brahma. Huh?
Dhatarantam Namami Devam. Vimukti Dattam Sakshat Dattam Parama Brahmi Leela.
Leeladas. So,
And also, you said, he's also Bhoga Moksha. The worldly problems he'll solve as well as the spiritual.
both.
He is complete package of
He is complete
complete.
divine personality. Complete divine personality. Any problem you can solve with the help of God Hanuman.
Excellent, Swami. And for this generation also, for the lust, how to control, to whom to pray, you are extraordinarily given the solution.
Yes.
How to really
Especially
wonderful, Swami.
Our younger generations are very much spoiled by these lust activities. And by those lust activities, they are becoming weak. They are becoming mentally weak. They are becoming physically weak. And if they want to remain physically very strong and mentally very strong, they should follow the path of God Hanuman. They should worship God Hanuman, at least. Is very much needed. Almost for every human being is needed. This spoiling of health, mental health and physical health by lust is there for every human being. Even very old people also. It is there. So it is needed. It is linked with physical health and mental health. So everybody should worship God Hanuman. And if you worship God Hanuman, you need not worship anybody else.
Excellent.
That is the personality of God Hanuman.
So anyone have any questions?
Yes, please, can I ask? Can I ask, please?
See, seeing his lifestyle and other things, the way how he behaved, he's completely behaved like a God himself. And Rama is completely, he behaved opposite to like Hanuman.
Yes.
He behaved like a human being only.
Yes.
And Rama became the God, Hanuman became the servant of God.
Yes.
Why Rama behaved like a normal human being?
Because Rama wanted, see, in fact, Rama and Hanuman have almost the same goal. Hanuman wanted to behave like a devotee, not as God. And Rama also wanted to behave like an ideal human being. Adarsha Manushavatara.
Yes, sir.
Both aim of both are one and
Same.
same. To behave an ideal human being,
Yes.
to behave like a devotee. What is the difference?
No difference. Sir.
A human being is a
Excellent,
devotee.
sir.
A devotee is always a human being.
Excellent, sir.
And both have the same goal.
Super, sir.
Both have the same goal.
Excellent.
And Hanuman showed all his powers. At the same time, he was praising God Rama as his master. He is giving advice that don't be proud by some miraculous powers.
Excellent, sir. Yes.
Even though God does not show miraculous powers, he is God. Even if you show some miraculous powers, you are a demon. Because when a demon shows miraculous powers, they become very proud. Ravana, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, all these people. So, by miraculous powers, don't become proud. Miraculous powers are only the jewels of God. He can give any jewel to anybody. But jnana, knowledge, is his structure, the very form. And love on devotees is his beauty. Jnanamena sahaja satya swarupam Premayena sahaja satya saundaryam. So, you should not be attracted towards miraculous powers. Miraculous powers are just like jewels.
Yes, sir.
You may get one jewel by doing a lot of penance. That does not mean that you are the owner of the jewels. You are only given that jewel by your rigid penance. Suppose the child, our own child, he becomes very rigid. Unless you bring banana fruits, I won't take meals. You will go to bazaar and bring banana fruits. So God is, he bends to the child's wish and gives that jewel to him. So you should not be attracted by the miraculous powers. Only miraculous powers, if you think that he is God, then even a demon you will think as God. Only knowledge and love, if you take these two only, you take, a scholar has knowledge and a very noble person has love, then ordinary human being also you may think as God. A scholar and a noble person, you can mistake him as God. So how to recognize God? That is, when all the three are present. Knowledge, love, and miraculous powers. Prajnanam Brahma, knowledge. Raso Vaisaha, love. Satyakama, Satya Sankalpa, miraculous powers. The knowledge comes from God Brahma. The love tendency comes from God Vishnu. And the miraculous powers, vibhutis, they come from God Shiva. When all the three are present, all the three gods are present there. God Brahma, God Vishnu, God Shiva. When all the three are present, God Datta is there. Any incarnation is the incarnation of God Datta only. That is the conclusion, that is the essence of that statement. All the three must be present. So, that is the thing.
Any questions?
Swami,
Ah,
can you hear me, Swami?
yes, yes.
Swami, someone named Keenan wants to ask you a question
Hmm.
directly. Can he ask, Swami?
Yes, you can ask.
Yes. Keenan Garu, you can unmute and ask.
Sai Ram Swami, Sai Ram.
Hi, Ram.
Sai Ram Swami. Please, Swami, I want to ask you. I live in Arab country, and sannyas life is very strange here in my country. But I have this sannyas orientation in myself inside because of past life or connection to Swami. Some people are telling me that if you don't get married, there is something you will miss in your life on emotional level, and you will not reach the ultimate goal. There is something missing there will stay in your life. Is this true, or sannyas is complete and enough for the goal, to reach the final goal?
What is your question?
Yeah, Swami, I have sannyas orientation. I am oriented to sannyas life. Yeah, but I live here in Arab country, and we have no sannyas environment, and people look at sannyas as something very strange. Is it true that if I don't get married, there is something emotional I will miss in my life? I will not reach the final goal, or maybe I will incarnate again to have this experience. Is it important to get married, or sannyas is full and enough for everything to reach the final goal?
See, the main characteristic of sannyasa is to maintain celibacy. That is, not to marry and not to have an idea about, not to have sex, fascination for sex, sexual life. Otherwise, other things you can't control, like eating food, drinking water, sleeping. These things you can't control. Even sannyasi sleeps, sannyasi eats, sannyasi drinks water, not wine. So, only one thing is sannyasa, that is leaving the sexual life. That is the main point. That is the main point of sannyasa. Now, let us analyze this point. If he is a person is not having desire for sexual life naturally, because he is attracted to God so much that all his attention was always absorbed in God, and his mind is not diverted to any other thing, anything other than God, then such a person will not have sexual desire. Sannyasa should not be forced. Suppose you have sexual desire, you control it by force, that is not sannyasa. Then your sexual desire is not generated at all in your mind. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. How? If you are attracted to God so much, always think about God, then you will not have any fascination or any desire for any other human being, female human being. I remember here one very beautiful concept given by Sri Satyasai Baba in his speech. He told, you fellow, you have flesh, blood, skin with you. Why you are craving for the same flesh, blood, skin from other person? If you are not having a pencil, you will ask somebody pencil, please give me pencil. You don't have a pen, you will ask somebody else, please give me your pen. That is justified. That request is justified. You bloody fellow, you have blood, you have the same flesh, you have the same skin. Why you are craving for the thing which you have? Why you are requesting somebody else for the same thing? You have pen with you, and you are requesting, please give me pen, please. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Huh? What you are loving? You are loving her flesh, skin, blood. Of that. That you already are having. If you don't have, then you can request the other person. You have the same. Why you request? Very beautiful. Beautiful concept given by Sri Satya Sai Baba. My mind was blocked by that concept. So, it's not like that it is just a joke, light sense. Here, this thing is actually, you like God so much that your mind is completely absorbed in God, and you don't have time or energy to think about any sexual affair, because you are all the times, you are all the time, you are all time, and you are all energy are dedicated to God only always. There is no time, there is no energy for you to think about sexual affair. If you reach that state, if you are so much attracted to God, there is no question of force there. Automatically, attraction towards sex disappears. It is not born at all. It is born and then controlled. That is not the thing. Born means you cannot control. If the ghost is born, you cannot control. You should see that it should not be born. So, otherwise, other things are common. Even sannyasi is eating, sannyasi is drinking water, sannyasi is sleeping, sannyasi is doing excretion, urination, all the body activities are there. Only this one point. Here, the mind is very important, not the physical action. See, Durvasa, the wife of Vasishtha, Arundhati, was taking meals after crossing the river Ganga to the other bank. She was every day going and giving food to Durvasa. One day she gave food and came back to cross Ganga. Ganga came with full floods. Then she went back to Durvasa. And Durvasa told, you tell Ganga that Nityopavasi Durvasa is asking her to give the way. Nityopavasi means always fasting. Every day he is eating. Arundhati is taking the carriage every day. Every day he is eating he says Nityopavasi. That means if somebody does not bring food, he is not going to beg or run after it. He will remain like that. Since she is bringing the food, he is eating. Then he went and she went and asked. The river Ganges gave the way to go back to her home. Then next day, when she brought the carriage, she came to the Ganges, and then again Ganges the river came with full flood. Then she went back and told her husband, says Vasishtha, that Ganges is flowing very much. How to cross? Then he told, Nitya Brahmachari Vasishtha is asking to give the way, tell her. And Vasishtha and Arundhati got 100 sons. Vasishtha got 100 sons through Arundhati, and he is Nitya Brahmachari. Every day this fellow is eating full carriage, and he is Nityopavasi. So these things you must, the thing is, in the mind of sage Vasishtha, it is always absorbed in God. This seed of sexual idea never arose. He was married by his parents to Arundhati, and Arundhati is coming and he is doing that Gurastha activity, got 100 sons. It is not born in his mind. Mind is important. Physical action is inert. Even sex is inert. That action is only inert action. It is not related to awareness. So if that fascination is not there, that lust feeling is not there, it is only inert action. If you remove all the awareness from the sexual act, It is only inert action. It is just like wind is blowing and a branch of the tree is falling. It is inert. There is no awareness anywhere. If in an action the awareness is absent, awareness is nothing but mind. Awareness is divided into 4 faculties: mind, intelligence, memory power, chittam, manassu, buddhi, chittam, ahankara. If awareness is absent, you see wind is blowing, the branch of the tree is cut and fell down. There is no awareness. Who a tree branch is cut, who will be punished? Wind will be punished. It is inert. Tree is inert. Cutting of the branch is inert action. So when awareness is not there, inert action nothing. It is not action at all. And when the awareness is present, even if the inert action is not there, action is there. Because if somebody thinks mentally some sexual affair, then action, thinking itself is an action. Action is already there. He will be punished. He will be orally warned seriously in the hell. Because it is theoretical. But punishment is there. So therefore, it is a question of your mind. Mind has got one property, that is, it must be always engaged in some thing, some affair, some action, some program, some process. It must be engaged. When it is engaged in God continuously, it is satisfied. When you keep it free, then only all these problems will come. If it is engaged, if you are attracted to something, you will not be attracted by other things. For that best example, you are seeing a cinema, you are seeing a TV, sitting in a chair. Even if the blood bugs are drinking your blood, even if mosquitoes are biting, you are not aware. You are aware of the cinema only. If you are attracted to some X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, all are not related. They are not at all coming into the picture. So, by attraction, because this mind needs the process of attraction. If there is no process of attraction to mind, it will become agitated. It seeks, it needs some attraction, some involvement. Similarly, if you are attracted in God and involved in preaching or singing songs or doing service to God, like that, if you are involved, if you are attracted, then other activities will automatically, even if they are taking place, your mind is not there. See, mosquito is biting. You are not aware of that. Absorbed. If you are absorbed in X, you will be detached from Y. If you are attached to X, you will be detached from Y. If you are attached to Y, you will be detached from X. Automatic, natural. So, here in sannyasa, the actual thing lies with the mind. If your mind is constantly engaged in thinking about God, in propagating the spiritual knowledge, in singing sweet songs on God, some activity of God, divine activity, if it is engaged and you are not, your mind is not going to any affair, that is samnyasa. Samnyasa means some, complete, well. Some is a upasarga. Nyasa means placing. Actual translation of nyasa is placing. Placing an item from your house and keeping that item on the road is sannyasa. Taking an item from the road and keeping in your house is also sannyasa. Some means well, nyasa, placing. You are placing your mind well. From which to which? That is not told. You can place your mind on X and leave Y. You can place your mind on Y and leave X. Both are sannyasas. But sannyasa is taken, some nyasa means placing. Placing means absorption to God. If you are absorbed to God, other things are detached. If you are attached to the world, God is detached. So mind is very important in sannyasa. Not the physical, your mind. See, two sannyasis were traveling. One small water stream, Yeru antaru, Yeru, stream came. One pregnant lady was there. She was asking for the help, how to cross that stream. One sannyasi took her, lifted her, and crossed the river, that stream, and left her. She went away. The second sannyasi, they were walking after crossing the stream. Throughout the journey, the second sannyasi is criticizing the first sannyasi. You fellow, you have carried that lady while crossing the stream. We are sannyasis. We should not touch a lady. See, like that, he was going on speaking like this. Then the first sannyasi replied, "Arey, you fellow, I crossed that lady along the stream only. You are still crossing that lady. You are still carrying that lady. Even now, even now you have not left the lady. You are carrying that lady still. I carried only just a few meters. You are so far 100 meters we have walked. You are still carrying that lady. I carried only little distance. Mind is very important because mind is the king. Words and actions follow the mind. Mind is the king. Words and if mind is absorbed, naturally words and actions also will follow the mind. If you are dedicate words and actions towards X, and if mind is on Y, these words and actions will not stay there with X. They will also, Hare King, Raja is going that side. We have to follow him. We are attendants. Immediately they will follow the mind. So mind is the most important here. And Vyasa says, Vyasa is a sannyasi. And since his mother forced him, he met with the widows of his dead brother, and generated Ambika Ambalika, generated the Dhritarashtra and Pandu king. He was not at all attached. No sin came to sage Vyasa because the action is inert. His mind is always absorbed in God. His mind is not there. When the king is going that side, the minister and the soldier, minister words, soldier action. So when the king is going that side, just for 5 minutes they will deviate and smoke because they cannot smoke before the king. Then immediately throw the cigarette and run after the king. For a fraction they may deviate, but they will run for the king. So it is mostly related to mind. and your interest, your desire. These are the related items to the sannyasa or to a family worldly life.
Thank you, Swami.
Okay.
Sai Ram. Thank you, Swami.
Sai Ram.
Padanaskaran Swami. I have one question, Swami. Swami, in the recent some spiritual debates are going on. Some scholars of Hindu community, they are saying like Shirdi Sai Baba does not belong to Sanatana Dharma, and he cannot be compared with the traditional forms of God of Hinduism like Shiva, Vishnu, and this one. So it is apacharam or a sin to worship him, equating with the other forms of God. So what do you comment on this, Swami?
See, Sanatana Dharma means theism. That is very good. And modern Dharma is atheism. Any religion which believes in the existence of God is Sanatana Dharma. So, how can you say Shirdi Sai Baba, even if he follows Muslim tradition by dress, by all this, how can you say that he is not Sanatana Dharma? Is he an atheist? If he is atheist, then he belongs to modern Dharma, not Sanatana. Sanatana, that means forever remaining. That is God. One of the name of God is Sanatanaha.
Liked by you. So
Which,
the dharma which is liked by God, another than Datta, it is called Sanatana Dharma.
yes. Any dharma means the related, anything related to a particular item is called as dharma. Dharana dharma. It is maintained by that. A property is burning property is maintained by fire. So burning is the dharma of fire. Maintained. It is maintained. So by God, what is maintained? Devotion is maintained. So dharma means a devotee. Devotee of God is Sanatana Dharma. Devotion to God is Sanatana Dharma. So therefore, Shirdi, once Trailokya's mother, Sudharani, she asked me a question. Swami, suppose a terrorist comes and puts the gun on your neck and say, you should change your religion to Islam. Otherwise, I will kill you. Then what will you do? Will you change to Islam or will you die for the sake of Hinduism? I told, I will not develop the situation to that extent. Even on hearing that those people are coming to me, I change my dress, I put a white cap, and if beard is not there, I will purchase some beard with Fevicol. I will put the beard, and as soon as they arrive, Kyo bhai, are you propagating our Allah properly? You are not doing your duty well. See, you should do the duty more intensively. Then they will put down their guns, salute me, and go away. When they go away, I will again wear these orange cloths and again say Ram, 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 Hanuman, Hanuman, Shiva, Shiva. I will say, I have not done anything wrong because Both Islam and Hinduism are theistic religions. See, for 5 minutes, I was always sitting in the hall. Just for 5 minutes, I entered this room. Am I out of the house? I am in the house only. For 5 minutes, I came here. Because there was some noise in the hall. I came here. And after 5 minutes, I went there. I sat there again. What is the wrong? If they put the guns on my neck and tell, you change to atheism, otherwise you will shoot you. Shoot me. I will not change to it. I will not change to atheism. You shoot me. My God will protect me. He will save me. So, Shri Sai Baba is the incarnation of God Datta. There are 3 incarnations. Sage Bharadwaja went to Kailasa, and God Shiva and Goddess Parvati were dancing. They were immersed in dancing. And Sage Bharadwaja went to Kailasa. For 7 days, they neglected him. And in Kailasa, that lot of winter, coldness is there. Himalaya, chilling. And by standing in that cold atmosphere, his body became standstill. Body became frozen type. Then, after 7 days, they stopped their dance and they realized that Sage Bharadwaja is sitting there, is standing there. Then they came to him, and God Shiva touched the body of Sage Bharadwaja. Sage Bharadwaja became again active and alive. And then Bharadwaja, Sage Bharadwaja, see, I am your guest. You have neglected the guest. Sin will come. This sin will attack Parvati, not Shiva. Because it is the duty of the wife to look after the guests, not the duty of husband. So like that he told. And then they both gave him boon that we will be born in your Gotra thrice. Bharadwaja Gotra. First, Shirdi Sai Baba was born in Bharadwaja Gotra in Brahmana family. Then he was taken to Fakir and left there. His mother, Shivaguru and Devagiramma, they were his parents. And then the second incarnation is Satya Sai Baba, who is a Kshatriya of same Bharadwaja Gotra. Shri Sai Baba also born Bharadwaja Gotra. Satya Sai Baba Gotram is also Bharadwaja Gotra. Then he will be born, the third incarnation will be Prema Sai Baba, Vaishya family. They are also in Bharadwaja Gotram only. He will be born. So those 3, first Shirdi Sai Baba, incarnation of Shiva. Second Satya Sai Baba, incarnation of Shiva and Shakti. The future coming third incarnation is Prema Sai Baba, incarnation of Shakti. This actually Satya Sai Baba told all this in one of his speeches. Once he got paralysis for the left side of the body. Left half of the body was paralyzed for 7 days. Left side. Then after 7 days, he asked somebody to bring water, and with the right hand, he took the water and sprinkled on the left side. Left side became all right, normal. No medicine he has taken. No doctor was allowed. And 8th day was the Guru Purnima day. So on the 8th day he did this. He became well, walked to the stadium and gave the speech. There in that speech he revealed all this. Now he told for 7 days why my left half of the body was paralyzed. That is due to the sin of Parvati. Parvati is left side. Shiva is right side. Because Shej Bharadwaja was paralyzed in that winter for 7 days, this left half also is paralyzed. And since Shiva touched the body of Bharadwaja and made him all right, similarly, this right hand, Shiva, sprinkled water on the left side, and that sin has gone. So, see, he tried to bring correlation between Islam and Hinduism. Because in that time, Islam's Muslim rule was there. Muslim rule was very much there. Of course, in his time, Western rule also came. So he wanted to bring correlation between Islam and Hinduism, and so that they will not fight with each other. Satya Sai Baba, see, Shri Sai Baba dress was like a Muslim. Satya Sai Baba dress was like a Christian father, Christian father. So he tried to correlate Christianity and Hinduism. So Satya Baba, Shirdi Sai Baba was, he was telling one Muslim fellow got a son by the blessings of Shirdi Sai Baba. Then he came with some sweets to Shirdi Sai Baba. Then Shirdi Sai Baba told him, you distribute these sweets in Hanumanji temple. He is a Muslim and he is asking to distribute the sweets in Hanumanji temple. Then somebody asked, Swami, he is a Muslim. You ask him to distribute in masjid. No. See what happened. Once Allah and Hanuman fought with each other. In that fight, Allah was defeated and Hanuman succeeded. That is why I am asking him to distribute the sweets in Hanuman temple. That fellow went and distributed in Hanuman temple only. If he is a Muslim, if he is a follower of Islam, will he say like that? Never he will say like that. So it is all trash, false, and ignorance, and simply foolishness, idiotic behavior. I don't agree at all with those people. He showed the two, somebody, when somebody is telling that he is a Muslim, he showed the ears plucked with 2 holes. He showed. Upanayana was done. The 2 rings were. And finally, on the last day of Dasara, final death day, the fire was radiating, burning very much, and he became very angry. You fellows, you tell me as a Muslim, am I not Hindu? You say that I am a Muslim. He removed all his clothes, asked them to test his penis, whether the Sunti was done or not. To that extent, anger, that was his final day, last days. To that extent he went and shouted. And you fellows says that he does not belong to Sanatana Dharma. He is the embodiment of Sanatana Dharma. Yes. Any other question?
Yes,
Swami.
Swami. Shall I ask Swami?
Yes.
Okay, Swami. These questions are from Shri Anil Ji, Anil Garu. Pada Namaskaram, Swami. I request you to give the answers to following questions at your divine lotus feet, Anil Anthony. First question, Swami. Why are Jesus and Prophet Muhammad not included in the list of 10 incarnations in Hinduism?
Foolish question.
Okay,
I am not telling Anil, but
okay,
Anil will not put such a question. See, Hinduism was confined to India country. And outside India, Islam, Christianity, etc. came. We are sitting in the Hinduism well. We are not coming out of that Hinduism well. That is what Swami Vivekananda told in his first speech. A frog in the well, a well is there, a frog is there. A sea frog came into the well. The well frog asked the sea frog, from where you are coming? I am coming from the sea, ocean. Ocean? Is it as big as our well? The frog asked, no, you cannot compare the sea with this well. Then the frog jumped twice. Is the sea double than our well? You fellow, you cannot compare the well with ocean. It is very broad. Then the well frog called all the other well frogs, conducted a meeting. This frog is a liar. This foreigner frog is a liar. Nothing can be bigger than our well. Throw him out. So you are putting this question thinking that the 10 incarnations are the entire universal incarnations. These 10 incarnations are confined to Hinduism and India. Out of the limits of India, out of the border of India, there are several other countries, several cultures, several religions, several incarnations of same God. God is one and the same. Is God confined to 10 incarnations only? Then you can say why they are not included in 10 incarnations. 10 incarnations is one well. Islam is one well. Christianity is one well. But Datta Swami's universal spirituality is the ocean. So all of you must be sea frogs, not well frogs. Okay, next question.
Okay, Swami. Next question, Swami. The Vedas is the greatest scripture revealed in India through ancient sages by God. How then can the impartiality of God be justified if this knowledge was not revealed to the rest of humanity living outside India at that time?
This is second foolish question. Because Veda is the greatest scripture within India. There are so many scriptures. Here, so many Hindu scriptures are there. Out of all those Hindu scriptures, Veda is the highest, strongest. most powerful scripture. So, what is the question?
Yes, Swami, I will repeat it. Vedas is the greatest scripture revealed in India through ancient sages by God. How then can the impartiality of God be justified? If this,
Yes.
yes, Swami.
Impartiality of God.
Yes, yes.
Impartiality. See, God gave Vedas and other secondary scriptures in Sanskrit language in India. Outside the India, other languages are present. Urdu language, English language, French. So like that. So same subject he revealed in other languages in their scriptures. Of course, there is a slight variation. Colors are different. Languages are not. See, every language is related to a specific type of culture, a specific type of food habits. So, following the culture of that region, the scripture is prepared by God. Culture is only a temporary thing. It is a superior. It is external, like food habits, habits of dressing, like that. So, same subject is revealed in all countries, in all languages, with slightly different cultural orientations, food habits, dressing habits, etc. Same subject is revealed to all the countries, and every country, every religion has its own scripture in its own language. So everywhere, God, whatever is told in Veda, exists in every scripture of the world. Worldly religion, any world religion of the world. See, I say three things are basic: living culture, filter food habits, filter dressing habits, some social customs, traditions. Leaving all these superficial things, basic core subject is one and the same. About God, God exists. That is there in every religion. And if you do good things, He will reward you in heaven. Heaven is told in every scripture. If you do bad, if you do sin, He will punish you in hell. This is also in every religion. God, heaven, and hell. This triad exists in every religion. That is the basic core subject. That subject is not deviating in any scripture. Some cultural habits, events, festivals, they may differ as per the atmosphere, as per the tradition of that region. They are only superficial things. But basic fundamental things are only one. Every scripture says that you should worship God. You should do good things. You should not do bad things. They are all common. Subject is common. The media are only different. Languages are only different. Okay? Hello.
Yes, Swami. Yes, Swami. Clear,
Next.
Swami. Yes,
Next
Swami.
foolish question.
Okay, Swami. So he's quoting something, Swami.
1 minute. Bharat. 1
Yes.
minute. What is the significance of idol worship in Hinduism? And also Hindu people are worshipping more idols than other religions people. They are also criticizing. Even in Veda also it was told that Pratima Alpa Buddhina. What is the difference between these religious practices?
See, every human being is alpa buddhi only. Pratimash alpa buddhi Ram. Where is a human being who is not alpa buddhi? See, everywhere God is beyond the world, beyond spatial dimensions, beyond space, beyond time. He is unimaginable. He is beyond this space of the world, beyond the time of the world. So Einstein says that every incident, every item can be defined by the four-dimensional space-time model. An accident takes place here, on this road, at this length, at this height, in this time, like that. So, when God is beyond space and time, beyond the world, beyond the imagination of human being, anything having no spatial dimensions can never be imagined by any human being. When he is not imagined, how to worship him, how to meditate upon him, some representative imaginable item must be kept. See, you want to salute the country India. You can't take a helicopter and go around the India saluting. Very foolish. So a representative item of India is the national flag. If you salute to the national flag, you have saluted to the entire country, India country. Similarly, a representative model, imaginable item is selected by every religion. You see, you say, take Christians, are they not wearing chains, having a cross on which Jesus is present? Is it not idol worship? Muslims, they salute to the wall. Wall is the boundary of the creation. If you cross this wall, the unimaginable God exists. Our minds can go up to the boundary of the creation only. This is the boundary. If we go beyond this wall, you cannot imagine God. You cannot salute to God. You can salute up to this wall only, up to this boundary only. They have kept that boundary as a wall. They have kept as a representative model of God. They are saluting. They are praying. Is it not idol worship? Idol may not be there, some form may not be there, but the wall also has some form. Yes. Some length, square type wall, rectangular type wall. Yes. They are only form. When matter exists in a form, is it not idol? So, there is no question. Everybody has to worship the idol only. Or if he still advances, he can worship the contemporary human incarnation, which is not only inert, but also awareness. Both are present. In all these idols, see, Veda says, Natasya Pratima Asti, idol is not God. Shvetashvatara Upanishad says that idol is not God. We know very well. We say Pratima Shalpa Buddhinam. Idol is only for beginners. But the unfortunate thing is, all are beginners. Everybody in spiritual education, everybody is sitting in LKG class only. Till the age of 60 years, they are existing in LKG class only. Alpa Buddhis only. So therefore, she should not be say, you take album of your marriage in the age of 60 years. You take the album of your marriage and you enjoy, get feelings. Can't you take a form of God and enjoy? You enjoy your album? It is only inert. You are not there in your photo. Actually, Swami Vivekananda, he went to a king, and that king was telling idol worship is not correct. Then his photo was there. On that photo, he spit on that photo. He spits on that photo. Then everybody became angry. Are, why you become angry? I have only spitting on the photo, not on the king. Why you are emotional? It is after all paper, some glass, some wooden frame. Why you are? It is, the photo is the representative of the king. It stands as a representative model of the king. If the photo is insulted, king is insulted. If the idol is worshipped, God is worshipped. Why not? You worship the cross. Cross is material. It is an idol. It has got plus form. Matter having form is idol. And on that Jesus is also hanged there. It is idol. And in Christians' houses, so many calendars photos are there with Jesus photos. This is wrong. Nothing wrong.
Bharat, any questions?
Yes, there are questions. Continuation of Anil, questions from Anil Garu Swami. The question is, he's quoting, do not work for food that spoils, but for food that endures to eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you. For on him God the Father has placed his seal of approval. John 6:27. What is the essence of this saying of Jesus?
I didn't follow.
I'll repeat, Swami.
Mm.
Do not work for food that spoils, but for food that endures to eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you. For on him God the Father has placed his seal of approval. John 6:27. What is the
Yes,
essence of...
this means the Son of God means the human incarnation.
Yes,
Human
Swami.
incarnation of God is called as Son of God. That is God Jesus. I and my Father are one and the same. He is not only Son of the Father, he is himself Father. That is also there, Son of the Father. And he also told that he himself is a messenger also. Messengers, prophets.
Yes, Swami.
So, prophet, messenger means Dvaita, dualism. Son of God means Vishishtadvaita. Son is a part of the Father. And I and my Father are one and the same is Advaita, monism. So, God has given seal. Seal means approval. He is not a person who himself, as a human being, he is not propagating knowledge. As God in human form, he is propagating. That means God has given his seal, his permission, because he himself is God. So these are the internal meanings.
Okay, Swami. His main, I
That
think...
food means knowledge.
Okay, Swami.
Food that spoils means can we take it as wealth?
No, worldly knowledge.
Worldly knowledge.
Or spiritual knowledge
Means
is that eternal.
eternal food. Okay, Swami.
Clear, Swami. Next question,
Easily we
Swami.
can interpret.
Yes. Next
Right?
question. Okay.
Why Rama
Fine.
scolded Sita when she returned from Lanka, and also why Rama left Sita permanently from when she was scolded by some washman.
See, the whole background is Ravana was killed and the work is over. Rama should come back to Vaikuntha along with Goddess Lakshmi, that is Sita. That is the real background. These are all incidental, just some drama. So therefore, and why Sita was left to forest by Rama, I explained several times that Sita scolded Lakshmana in the forest, very ugly. So that is why the same ugly words were used by the washerman against Sita. So the punishment of the sin infers, the punishment infers the nature of the sin. Sita did sin by scolding Lakshmana with vulgar words. Washerman scolded Sita with vulgar words. The punishment always reflects the sin. Nature is same. So for that she was punished. That is the lesson given to the humanity. The actual divine background is Ravana was killed, work is over, he has to return to the Vaikuntha Loka because there are 14 worlds. So we are not only the entire population of the creation. There are so many, 14 times multiplied the number of human beings is the entire population of the creation. So he has to come back. This is only just nimittam. While going back to Vaikuntha, they have given the last lesson to the humanity. That is, if you do sin, the punishment will come to you having the same nature of the sin. So through punishment, suppose you don't know that Sita scolded Lakshmana. Forget. You came to know only that washerman scolded Sita. From that we can infer what sin he has done. That is what is told. Phalanumeya prarambha samskara praktana iva. From the nature of the punishment, you can easily guess your sin. See, people when they come difficulty, when they get difficulties, they weep. I don't know what sin I have done. Are from this punishment, you infer your sin. Easily it can be inferred. They ask God, oh God, what sin I have done previously? That means what the meaning is, I have not done any sin. You have unnecessarily punished me. That is their meaning. So further,
Question: why God Hanuman fought with God Rama?
see, God Hanuman is God Shiva, God Rama is God Vishnu, and perhaps God Shiva is husband and Rama is Mohini. Husband and wife will fight in the night. That is why Ayyappa is born. Manikanta is born. See, the thing is, Rama was defeated. Hanuman protected that King Yayati. Because his mother, actually King Yayati went and surrendered to Anjani Devi, mother of Hanuman. And since mother asked, Hanuman stood for protection. Is it not that fascination to mother is overcoming the fascination to God? Is it not a mistake on the part of Hanuman? Is it not? He did not do it wantonly. He did it wantonly to teach a lesson to humanity. Don't take the roles as true. The actors are true. The roles are false. So what Hanuman did was wrong. He knows that it is wrong, but he acted in that rule. God Rama is greater than King Yayati. God Rama is greater than the mother of Hanuman, even Anjani Devi. And there he showed how the fascination of the worldly bonds overcome the bond of God. That is the advice he is preaching, he is giving to humanity. Then later on, God Shiva is incarnation is Adi Shankara. That means God Hanuman is reborn as Adi Shankara.
Yes, sir.
And Adi Shankara left his mother for the sake of God
Yes.
and rectified his mistake.
Yes. Excellent, sir.
So both these are dramas to preach the knowledge, spiritual knowledge.
Excellent, sir.
So you must take the lesson taught by them. We should not attribute these dramas to the actors. They are related only to the roles.
Person.
Swami, next question is from Mrs. Shri Lata. She's asking, what is Atma Vicharana means?
What is
Atma Vicharana means Atma Vicharana.
Atma Vicharana has you can take it in several ways depending on the context. See, for a beginner, Atma Vicharana means inquiry about your soul. Soul is awareness. This body is having that soul, awareness. See, this body, all the worldly bonds are related to this physical body, to the blood. They are called as blood relationships. Blood means part of body. So the worldly bonds are related to the physical body, not to the awareness. So this Atma Vicharana means analysis. If you do this analysis, you are the awareness, Atma. Atma means yourself. You are the awareness and you are not the body. You are thinking yourself, you are superimposing yourself on the body. Adhyasa. That is the philosophy of Shankara. So there Atma Vicharana means thinking that awareness is different from this body and all these blood relationships are bloody relationships. We don't know. These relationships are not related to the soul, to the awareness in any way. If you think that you are awareness and you are not the body, you will be detached from all the worldly bonds. And you will be a permanent soul. That is called as Atma Vicharana, self-analysis. Another meaning of this Atma Vicharana means The unimaginable God comes in the form of a human being. A human being is called as Atma. The awareness limited by that body is called Atma. Awareness must be limited by a body. It cannot be free like electromagnetic radiations traveling in the space. It must have a container. When you touch the awareness, you have to naturally accept the body. Give me coffee without cup. Give me coffee means coffee in the cup. So awareness, that is what Osho told. Love is God. I believe in godliness, but not in God. Love is God. What is love? Love is a property of awareness. Okay? Awareness needs a container body. If you take love, love is nervous energy. Is it without form, it is traveling in the cosmic radiations? Awareness is not traveling as radiations. Nobody has, no scientist has so far discovered awareness radiations. They have only discovered electromagnetic radiations. It is, spectrum, electromagnetic spectrum, infrared rays, ultraviolet rays, visible, all these. So when you say love, love means awareness. Awareness means it is coffee within the cup. So awareness is like coffee, and the smell of awareness is like the love. What he is telling, Osho is telling, the smell of coffee is God. Okay, smell of coffee means coffee should be there. Love means awareness must be there. Coffee means cup must be there. You are accepting the personification of God. You yourself with your mouth, you are telling love is God. So God has some personification. Energetic incarnation, human incarnation. Then only you can imagine and worship, meditate like that. Why I told all this? Atma Vicharana. Atma Vicharana means, Atma means there a human incarnation. Vicharana. You are analyzing God Krishna is a human being, born to Devaki and Vasudeva. He must be a human soul only, human being. But he is God. So that Atma means human being. Human being, he is God also. How? That analysis is also Atma Vichara. God coming in a limited form, a confined form, human incarnation. Human beings must analyze human incarnation. Energetic beings must analyze energetic incarnation. That also is the meaning of Atma Vicharana. Instead of the second is better than the first. Because if you analyze and get your own awareness, what will you get? Nothing. You understood yourself. Is it sufficient? What is the profit? What you got already, you are getting now, already through business. What is present in your shop, it exists even now. Is it business? Something extra must come as income, profit. There is no profit. If you analyze yourself and feel satisfied, is it not foolishness? You must get something extra, profit.
Then benefit should come.
Some benefit. You will get the benefit if you recognize the human incarnation as God and worship Him. You will get the benefit. So the second type of Atma Vicharana is greater than first type of Atma Vicharana.
Excellent, sir.
Excellent, Swami. Analyzing the human incarnation of God
Atma,
is
the
the
word Atma can be used for your own self, that is awareness. The word Atma can be used for human incarnation. The second interpretation will give you benefit. The first interpretation will give you where you are, you will be there.
understood, Swami.
Go on, I am getting a lot of bliss from my soul. Nothing is coming. Nothing is coming. Simply to fool others. People people fool others. Immense bliss is in my soul. Concentrate on the soul. Just they are fooling you. Concentrate on Lord Krishna. You'll get lot of bliss. Or God Shiva. She is a devotee of Shiva and the enemy of Krishna.
Both are one and the same.
Next question, Swami.
Hmm.
Okay, Swami. This question is from Mr. Chaitanya.
Ah,
Pada Namaskaram, Swami.
ah.
Lord Hanuman learned spiritual knowledge from Lord Surya and mastered Jnana Yoga. How did Lord Hanuman recognize Lord Rama as the human incarnation of God during their very first meeting? Swami, kindly enlighten me on this.
See, already God Hanuman was told by his mother Anjana Devi that God Rama will come to Kishkindha. He is God, he is the human incarnation. You go and wait there, you will meet with the God and you serve him. Already he was told by his mother that God Rama will come to Kishkindha. You go to Kishkindha, wait for the visit of God Rama. So Hanuman knows that Rama is God. Now, how did Rama know that Hanuman is Hanuman or Hanuman is God? Rama told the reason also. When Lakshmana asked, how you called him as Hanuman? From his speech, in his speech, the 9 grammars of Sanskrit are reflected. And there is only one scholar in the creation of the 9 grammars of Sanskrit, that is Hanuman, who studied the 9 grammars from God Surya. So Rama has his own logic. Hanuman has his own logic. Okay?
Clear, Swami. Next question, Swami. Okay, Swami. So next question is from Anil Garu. Jesus tells the Samaritan woman that ordinary water satisfies physical thirst only temporarily, but whoever drinks the water that he gives will never thirst again, for it will become within them a well of water springing up into everlasting life. The woman then asks him to give her this water so that she would no longer thirst or need to return to draw from the well. What is the water that Jesus is referring to here?
See, here Jesus is referring to the devotion to God as the water, the knowledge of God as water, spring, everlasting spring. That lady was drawing water from the well. that will only pacify the physical thirst. But your thirst for God, your anxiety to inquire about the God will be pacified forever by spiritual knowledge, and your anxiety to reach God will be pacified by devotion. Knowledge and devotion are referred here as the eternal water spring by Jesus. Okay?
Okay, Swami.
These are easily interpreted.
Yes,
You
Swami.
need not ask me. Very easily
Yes, Swami.
interpretations. You should ask me the questions of my standard.
Yes, Swami.
Yes.
Swami, what is the significance of mantra and japa in the spiritual life? Are they necessary for the spiritual progress?
Provided you understand the real meaning of mantra and japa. Mantra means mananat trayate iti mantraha. That which you always think. That which you always think is mantra. If you think about God, if you think about his stories, if you think about his actual philosophy of God, tattvam, philosophy of God, that thinking is mantra. Mantra, and then next you told japa. Japa means repeatedly uttering. Repeatedly thinking is called as manasa japa. They say manasa japa is the highest stage. And you see, you should be interested, you should be attracted by God, and you should always repeatedly think about God, about his stories, about his qualities, about his spiritual knowledge, about anything about him. That thinking is called as mantra, and repeatedly thinking is called as japa. Okay? But mantra and japa alone cannot do anything. You must have that basic interest. That is the life. Without shraddha or bhakti or attraction, akarshanam, if that is there, the body is alive, the hands will move, the legs will move, the tongue will talk. So this mantra and japa become fruitful only when the basic attraction, when the basic devotion, when the basic faith or basic interest is a better word. Interest is shraddha. Basic interest is the life. Provided that is there, if that is there, any activity will please God. Any activity with shraddha, with interest in God, any type of activity, he will see that basic shraddha, that basic attraction in your mind. That is what he sees. A human being cannot see internally. See, you are doing bhajan to a human being. You cannot know my internal interest. I may be internally scolding you. Phani, 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 phani. Phaniraj Maharaj, Phaniraj Maharaj. Internally I am scolding you. You cannot know. You believe only by the mantra and japa only. You can see only up to that external face. Internal shraddha, real akarshana, real interest, that we cannot see. A prostitute shows a lot of love, but her internal interest is not on that customer. Her internal interest is on the money present in his pocket. So that is the limitation of human being. But God is omniscient. He knows everything internally also. So therefore, God sees that internal omniscient God sees your interest, your attraction, which is the reality. That is the reality. Other things you are sure, oh Namah Shivaya, oh Namah Shivaya, oh Namah Shivaya, Ram, 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 Japam, you are doing, mantram, you are doing. That is not. What is interest present? So that is the most important life.
Uh,
So, yes, Swami. So, my question is, Swami, some time ago, you explained about the story of sage Bharadwaja going to Kailasa, and God Shiva told that he would be coming thrice, first in Brahmin caste, and then in Kshatriya caste, and then in Vaishya caste, which is Prema Sai Baba. So, and God Krishna told Chaturvanyam Maya Srishtam. So, why Shudra caste excluded here, Swami?
God Krishna himself is a Shudra caste. Yadava. Yadavas are Shudras only. Shudras also even BC. They belong to BC. Yadava. Yadavas belong to BC. So, see, generally the problem is in Shudra caste, Bharadwaja Gotram is not there. If you see the Gotras of Shudra caste, no sage Gotram exists in them. Chirgunola Gotra, Dhosya, Chirgunola, cane sugar, Nola, eating cane sugar, that is the Gotra. Some, no sage. Sage Gotra is present only in Brahmins, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas only. And sage Bharadwaja came and he promised to be born in sage Bharadwaja Gotra. You can't get Bharadwaja Gotra or any sage Gotra in Shudras. He has to be born in these three only. But that does not mean that God is born only in the three castes. What about God Krishna himself? The highest incarnation. Paripurna Sakshat. Sri Krishna Nanyayevahi. The greatest incarnation is God Krishna. He is born in Shudras. Not only Shudras, BC caste. Still bottom. He is born. So he never has the feeling of caste by birth. He himself created the caste system, but not by birth, but by qualities and deeds. Guna karma vibhagasya. So BC, Trailakya is BC caste. I told I am also BC caste. Oh, you are backward caste. I am Brahmin caste. BC? So God always, see, he gave salvation to Kannappa, Shabari. Shabari he has sent with the body in the divine plane, Vimanam. Vimanamlo పంపించాడు. Whereas all the Brahmins, sages, when they praised Rama, for salvation, he told, Atmanam Manusham Manye Raman Dasharathatmajam. That is the reply to every Brahmin sage he gave. Because everybody is asking for salvation. They are thinking about themselves only, selfish. Shabari never asked for salvation. Shabari cared for Rama. He came from so much long distance. He is tired. I must give some food. He went and plucked some fruits. And also, taste must be good. She tasted herself and gave to Rama. Shabari, he has sent, he has given salvation, sashariram, with the body. By calling a plane, divine plane from Vaikuntha. Along with the body. That is very rare salvation. Only Videha Mukti is there. After death only salvation is there. But for her, alive, while she is alive, with the body, he has given salvation. Because she never asked for salvation. She is never selfish. Her concentration is only to serve God, not to get any boon from God. No selfishness. She is just 24 carats gold. She wants to serve God, not to do service to God, to get some benefit from God. So, and she is not even BC caste. She is ST, scheduled tribe, Shabari. Shabaras means these hunters, Boya hunter. Boya. Karnapa. Karnapa is also a scheduled tribe. Lord Shiva kept his name as first in the devotees list. Vanacharo bhaktavatamsa iti. Bhakti kinna karotyo. Vanacharo bhaktavatamsa iti. God is always pure. Only we misunderstand by superimposing our qualities on Him. If I am a rogue, I will see God also as a big rogue, king of rogues. Then I will scold him. I am only a small rogue, you are a big rogue. You scold God. God is never like that. Yes, further.
Swami, I have one last question, Swami. Swami, you explained that Dareshana does not mean breaking the martial bond, but rather removing the inner fascination of lust and romantic attachment with the spouse. You also stated that practical sacrifice, both karma sannyasa and karma phalatyaga, is the ultimate path for any soul. So, Swami, my question is, however, despite sincere practice of service and sacrifice, the lust factor seems to be independent of the sacrifice, and it is arising from the biological tendencies and samskaras of the soul. So, in that sense, sacrifice appears to address only two aspects, which is dareshana, that is wealth, and putreshana, that is issues, the joint test that you explained, Swami. But this is not addressing the dareshana, that is lust or attachment to spouse. So is it correct to conclude that regardless of how much karma sannyasa or karma phalatyaga a person does, that person cannot truly pass God's test until lust is completely eradicated in that person?
See, This Dareshana and Putreshana are powerful depending on your age. When the person is young, Dareshana will be more. When the person becomes old, Dareshana becomes less. Definitely. Then what Ashana will become strong? Putreshana will become strong. Just age-wise, age influence. That's all. And when the age Putreshana comes, that fellow is the son of the wife also. The wife also recommends the son. If he gives something to wife, she will also give to her son only. So what is the ultimate powerful bond? Putreshana only. Putreshana, you cannot get anybody as a natural son or daughter. Natural. But wife you can get any number. She can get also any number of husbands. Is it not? That is a sort of temporary nature. Dareshana. They will tell so many things in that time, in the while that age is continuing. They will say, "You are my life, you are my heart. Without you, I will simply die." It is only emotional speeches. But when the question of son comes, daughter comes, that issue, the real issue starts with the issue only. Not with the wife and husband. It is only temporary. It is not. So that is why Putreshana is in the Anahata Chakra, Hridayam, heart. Heart is the abode of love. And there he also tells that Vayu is the Adhidevata. Vayu is the strongest, most powerful Vayu. So that is why Putreshana is can be decided as permanent attraction. For Putreshana, he will do any sin at any age, even Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra, how much sin he has done? Huh? He should have given naturally, you see, his brother Pandu conquered the whole kingdom. His issues, should he not give at least half? Huh? How much bloody fellow that Dhritarashtra is? That is the Putreshana. He is not only physically blind, he is mentally blind. Okay.
Swamiji, Mr. Keenan wants to ask one more question.
Bhagavan, Bhagavan, I feel this great divinity when I am in your presence. I ask your blessing and divine grace to keep this blessing always in my heart when you are not externally here in front of me. And help me, please, to observe your divinity in my heart all the time.
Yes, my blessings are granted to you.
Thank you. Bhagavan. Swami, Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba used to say, I am God and you are God. The only difference between me and you is that I am aware of that, but you are not aware of it yet. So please
That is
elaborate on that.
That is only an initial Ardhavada, initial encouragement. Ardhavada is a white lie. I am God, you are God. If I am God, you are God, if he says, why not the other person create a small atom of ash?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, is there anywhere this philosophy is correct? You are a born female. You are already female. Is it necessary that you should realize that you are a female?
Swami, here, because I am not realized as God, I am not able to do miracles. Once I get the realization, I will be able to do the miracle.
See, that is what somebody is telling. I have not realized that I am the Prime Minister of India. Once I realize that I am the Prime Minister of India, I will rule the government. I will do anything. Is it not the speech of a mental patient?
Swami, here also, if I work hard, put my efforts, and gain the popularity and votes, then I will unlock my powers as a prime minister by actually becoming prime minister.
Right. When till you become that, all that process is completed, you are only an ordinary citizen. Today, just now,
Yes.
we want the present situation,
Yes.
not the future.
Yes.
Future, I will do that, I will do this. Politician also says, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this. For getting votes. It's not. So, soul is not God.
Swami, is there a possibility that God is hidden in me, but I am not able to realize that hidden God, but with efforts I will be able
See,
to figure it out?
nowadays, so many scannings and x-rays are there. Let them scan and take an x-ray and find out God. Whole internal digestive system, heart, etc. They will only appear.
I will see with Jnana Chakshu.
All this is fraud. If anybody can tell, even a small boy can tell that all this is fraud. Imagination, your poetry.
Yes.
Stand on the present situation.
Practicality.
Practicality. What is at present? And these fellows are telling, I will become God also. They are not telling, I am already God. Yesterday I wrote one shloka recently. The fellow goes into deep sleep. Then he says that all the external world disappears because external world is only my entertainment for my entertainment. I am God. Aham Brahmasmi. In deep sleep, I don't require entertainment. Therefore, this entire world disappears. And when I awake, I need entertainment. Therefore, it appears. See, there should be some minimum common sense.
Swami, can't we
You can fool others, but not to this extent.
Swami, can't we take 50-50 probability? You cannot prove divinity in me, presence of divinity in me. I cannot prove the absence of divinity in me.
See, 50-50 probability comes when there are two equal possibilities. Electron is a wave as well as a particle. Quantum mechanics and wave mechanics. Both properties it is exhibiting.
Yes.
Then 50-50 probability. See, somebody is telling to go by this way, somebody is telling to go back. That fire, blind man. The two are possible. The two possibilities have equal strength of possibility. Then I can take 50-50 probability. One way is completely closed. I am God, way is closed. I am a soul, ordinary human being, way is open. Where is 50-50 probability?
A way is open for putting efforts or
Not effort. A blind man,
okay.
one fellow is telling that if you go forward, fire is there. Another man is telling there is no fire, you go forward.
Okay.
The wise man will go back.
Yes.
But he has equal probability of walking towards the front also.
Yes.
50-50 probability. He can go this side or that side. You can also speak that, provided you can become God and you can become a human being. Do you have both probabilities with you? When there are equal probabilities possible, then you can apply 50-50 probability principle. One probability is just closed. You cannot imagine even. You cannot dream even.
Not be God today, but perhaps I can be God tomorrow somewhere in the
That is what I am telling. These Advaita philosophers say that I am already God. I can become God, that is somewhat excusable. I will get the gold medal. I will study well. I will become. That is possible. Nobody denying. You have equal probability to become God. God will select actually the human being, devotee, for incarnation. You will not select. So when God, there is probability. That I am agreeing. But based on that equal probability, that I can get gold medal by studying well tomorrow, today itself you should not say, I have gold medal.
Okay.
What is there? Nothing is there. I am not seeing the gold medal. I am not seeing even an atom of gold.
Wonderful song. Wonderful.
Present.
Present. Swami, one last question, Swami. Extending the question of canon. Why many preachers take the philosophy of Advaita and preach that to the masses like Satya Sai Baba or Mata Amritanandamai? They choose to speak Advaita.
See, Advaita is taken to give first encouragement. If encouragement is given, then many will attend. Many will attend. You have already 1 crore rupees in your bank account. If I say, everybody will come to me. Then I will say the actual true spiritual knowledge. If you hear this spiritual knowledge, whatever I speak, then only that 1 crore will be added to your account, I will say. Then they will sit and hear the spiritual knowledge. When they hear spiritual knowledge, at least some of them will turn really to devotees. Is it not? So that is an initial chocolate given to a kid going to school. But here this fellow is telling, while doing PG course, I am waiting for those chocolates only. If you don't give chocolate, I will not go to the university. So that is, yes. So that should be, at least if a little is seen divinity, we can multiply it and say praise it. Hey, you cannot multiply zero. You are multiplying zero. 0.1 is there, we can make it 100. Zero is the fundamental number. Everybody is a zero. If I multiply the divinity, it will become several zeros.
Very well explained, Swami. Understood.
Hanuman, rising to that state, he told, Dasoham Kosalendrasya Ramasya Krishna Karmana. I am the servant of God Rama. You who jumped the sea, huh? He who lifted the mountain, who caught sun and swallowed it like a fruit. He is saying, Dasoham Kosalendrasya, whatever power I have, it is only by the grace of God Rama. And Rama doesn't do any miracle. To understand Hanuman and Rama, entire philosophy is understood. Anything else? What is time? 6:15. 6:15. We told time 3:32.
6:30, Swami.
Another 15 minutes are there. Bhakti Ganga. Okay, no question is there? Bharat?
Swami, questions are there, Swami, but a lot of questions are there. Shall I inform them to write them to you?
You can send those questions.
Okay.
I will write the answers.
Okay, Swamiji.
Because you are saying many questions are there.
Yes, Swami, a lot of questions are there.
So I think I must cut my jokes. Then I will. But if jokes are not there, they are not received well.
True, Swami. True, Swami. We can have another session soon, Swami. Next month. We can plan like that.
You can keep those questions
Okay,
for the
Swami.
next Satsanga, or you can send in writing. I can give also replies in writing.
Okay, Swamiji.
Shall we proceed to Bhakti Ganga, Swami?
सागर लंघन संकुल वानर कुलमवलोक्य निज स्तुतिलोलम जलधर चुंबी महाकृतिरेक पदक्रम लंघित जलनिधिरेवं रघुपति मानंदयसि च सीता कुशल निवेदन कुटघन शोकं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकट मोचन नामत वेदम् अहिकुल बंधन मोहित दाशरथि द्वयमालोक्य मनोविकलम् खगपति मानयसि स्म विकुण्ठा पुरगतमस्त्र विमोचन दक्षम् पुनरायोधन बलिनं महसि च भुजयुगरूढं सोदरयुग्मं पुनहि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकटमोचन नामत वेदम् मूर्छित लक्ष्मण बोध समर्थ महौषधि संजीविलतां नेतुम् उत्पत शिक्षणमत्रिमुपानय स्म करेण तमिव सुमगुच्छम् उत्थित लक्ष्मण करयुग वंदन मालिंग विहसंश्च सरागौ को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकटमोचन नामत वेदम् शतमुख रावण हृत रघुनायक मंबाबलि पशु उपगत मोहं पुनरानयसि च तमसुरमपगत जीवं विधाय पाताळेशं राघव शरमुद्धमुखं कृत्वा नम्रं हरसि च युधि दशकण्ठं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकटमोचन नामत वेदम् शृङ्खलया नियत शनैश्चरमपि मोचयसि स्म शुच सहसातं को मे सङ्कट इह हनुमन् गुरु सोदर मम वदया दीनम् कथमपि योग्यो नाहमकारण करुणैव तव हि कारणमेकम् को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकटमोचन नामत वेदम् वानर सिंह खगेश वराह हयानन पंचानन शिवरूपं वैष्णव तिलकं भविष्य जगतां धातारं त्वां नमामि देवं त्रिमूर्तितत्त्वं साक्षात् दत्तं परमब्रह्म हि लीलादासं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति संकटमोचन नामत वेदम् हे कनकांशुक काञ्चन कुण्डल वन्दे त्वां हनुमन्तमनन्तं हे पिङ्गलाक्ष सद्गुणसागर मामव सततं मायामूढं हे मेरुगिरि समुज्ज्वल विग्रह पालय मां तव पदयुगलोलं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति सङ्कटमोचन नाम तवेदं सङ्कटमोचन हनुमद्देव महास्तुतिमेतां गायति नित्यं यो मनुजस्य समेति शतायु बलमारोग्यं तेजो धैर्यं शतशत सङ्कटजालमपि क्षणमेव विनश्यति याति सतोषं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति सङ्कटमोचन नाम तवेदं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति सङ्कटमोचन नाम तवेदं को न हि वेत्ति कपीश जगत्यति सङ्कटमोचन नाम तवेदम् भज भज भास्कर कुलसञ्जातं रामं शार्ङ्गधनुर्धरमेतं निष्कामभक्ति तपसा क्रीतं ज्ञानाग्निवचन तेजश्शतं धर्मस्थापन लक्ष्यमुपेतं साक्षात् नारायणमायातं भज भज भास्कर कुलसञ्जातं रामं शार्ङ्गधनुर्धरमेतं वाल्मीकिसुकवि कवितागीतं स्वदर्शकथा गङ्गापूतं हनुमद्भुज पीठासन नीतं केवलसायक दशमुखपातं भज भज भास्कर कुलसञ्जातं रामं शार्ङ्गधनुर्धरमेतं पट्टाभिषेक सुरसमवेतं वामाङ्गासन सीताप्रीतं स्वचरितगायक कुशलवतातं सकलचराचर सूत्रप्रोतं भज भज भास्कर कुलसञ्जातं रामं शार्ङ्गधनुर्धरमेतं श्रीदत्त हनुमदीश्वरं ध्यायामि रघुपतिप्रियं प्रज्ञानि भक्तयोगिनं पावनिं परमपावनम् అన్నా అన్నా ఓ హనుమన్నా పాపములెన్నో చేసి తినన్నా దయతో నీవే క్షమించకున్నా దిక్కులేదు నా సాధన సున్నా ఇంద్రియ నిగ్రహం అసలే లేదు నీకు తమ్ముడని చెప్పుట సిగ్గు నిష్కామ సేవ కలలో మాట అది ఏ గద నిత్యముని బాట పరమ పావన పవన కుమార రుద్రావతార నిర్జితమార వీరాధివీర వేదార్థసార ఖల సంహార గిరి సంచార అన్నా అన్నా ఓ హనుమన్నా అన్నా అన్నా ఓ హనుమన్నా అన్నా అన్నా ఓ హనుమన్నా
యాచే శ్రీరామం తవాస్మీతి యాచే శ్రీరామం శ్రీరామం రఘురామం కళ్యాణరామం పట్టాభిరామం పావనరామం యాచే శ్రీరామం తవాస్మీతి యాచే శ్రీరామం శరణం భవ శరణం భవ శరణం భవ శ్రీరామ కరుణాంకురు 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 రఘురామ యాచే శ్రీరామం తవాస్మీతి యాచే శ్రీరామం తను విజిత కామం హతదితిజ స్తోమం నవజలరశ్యామం మైథిలీ వామం యాచే శ్రీరామం తమస్మీతి యాచే శ్రీరామం హనుమదర్చితం భరత పూజితం లక్ష్మణ వందితం శత్రుఘ్న సత్కృతం సీతాసేవితం యాచే శ్రీరామం తవాస్మీతి యాచే శ్రీరామం
दशरथात्मजं विपुलाक्षिवारिजं एकशिरीमुख हतदशमुखभाजं याचे श्रीरामं तवास्मीति याचे श्रीरामं हंसारोपितदिव्यशर्ङ्गकोदण्डम् आत्मनव्याप्तचराचरजगदण्डं याचे श्रीरामं तवास्मीति याचे श्रीरामं गौतमसती शिलाशाप विमोचनं शान्तविलोकनान्त करुणामृतसेचनं याचे श्रीरामं तवास्मीति याचे श्रीरामं बालशरदाम्भोधरांशुरोचनं स्फुरत्तरुणमीनायतविलोचनं याचे श्रीरामं तवास्मीति याचे श्रीरामं
धरती पर भक्तों के तुम हो उद्धारक, भक्तों के कष्टों के तुम हो निवारक, जीवों के भरता तुम ही हो मेरे पालक, जगत गण हूँ मैं और तुम जग संचालक।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
सृष्टि स्थिति लयकारी तुम दत्ता अवतारी, तुम्हारी लीला स्वामी जग से है न्यारी, काषाय वस्त्रों में दत्त त्रिपुरारी, तुम्हारी महिमा गाए हम सब नर नारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
त्रिगुणों के मालिक कर त्रिगुणों को धारण, स्वयं ही सिखाए ज्ञान भक्ति समर्पण, तेरे रमणार्थ सदा यत्न निरंतर, तुम्हारी सेवा में ही मैं रहूं सदा तत्पर।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
वेदों के कर्ता तुम ही वेदों के रक्षक, तुमसे ही वेदों का अस्तित्व अब तक, वेदों के वचन हो तुम में ही सार्थक, तुम बिन स्वामी है ये जीवन निरर्थक।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
प्रज्ञान स्वामी का है मोक्षकारी, नष्ट करे सारे अवगुण हमारे, जितनी भी चाहे हो ईर्ष्या हमारी, फिर भी न छोड़ा हमें बेसहारे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अहम में डूबे हम मनुष्य सारे, करते तिरस्कार प्रभु का हमारे, प्रेम से प्रभु सहते आरोप सारे, फिर भी हमें स्वामी गले लगावे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अहम सोया बिन दत्ता को ध्यावे, अत्रि अनसोया वही मानव होवे, अंत समय में जो दत्ता पुकारे, पुत्र समान दत्ता दौड़े आवे।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
छोड़े छूटे ना जो बंधन संसारी, बंधन छूटे जो पकड़े प्रीत तुम्हारी, चाहू ना धन वैभव ना मुक्ति ही प्यारी, तुम्हारी भक्ति स्वामी संपत्ति हमारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
यथा शक्ति यथा भक्ति चरण आरंभिक, कर्म संन्यास कर प्रेम निर्धारित, कर्म फल त्याग कर भक्ति प्रमाणित, दोनों करे सो कर्मयोगी हो साबित।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्ति अवतारी साक्षात परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
अमृत वचन स्वामी का नैया है पारे, सुन ले मन तू हो जा स्वामी का प्यारे, स्वामी बिन है पैर पंगुम हमारे, स्वामी भजन हरे पीड़ा हमारी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय साक्षात् परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
परिपूर्णतम साक्षात परब्रह्म स्वामी, वेदों से परे वेद सार है स्वामी। अनूह्य अवतारी अचिंत्य स्वामी, मनुष्य अवतारी परब्रह्म स्वामी।
गुरु दत्ता श्री दत्ता जय जय प्रभु दत्ता, त्रिमूर्त्यवतारी साक्षात् परब्रह्म श्री दत्ता स्वामी।
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् भक्त्यानन्या श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि। श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि। श्री दत्त स्वामिने समर्पयामि।
परब्रह्म समारंभां श्री दत्तात्रेय मध्यमां श्री दत्त स्वामी पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां। सर्व विश्वन्यस्तपाद पद्मायते वामहस्तालोल वेदशास्त्रायते ज्ञानसूर्यायते दत्तरूपायते श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वंदनम्। श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वंदनम्। श्रीवेणुगोपाल कृष्णाय वंदनम्। गुरुदत्त श्रीदत्त प्रभुदत्त पाहि माम्। विधिदत्त हरिदत्त हरदत्त रक्ष माम्। पाहि माम् दत्त रक्ष माम् दत्त। स्वामी नमस्कारं स्वामी।
नमस्ते
नमस्कार स्वामी।
नमस्ते
पादनमस्कारं स्वामीजी।
नमस्ते 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 नमस्ते
स्वामी मेरे पाद पद्माలకు
नमस्ते
నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते नमस्ते
पाद नमस्कारं स्वामी।
नमस्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते
पाद नमस्कारं स्वामी।
पादनमस्कारं
नमस्ते
स्वामी।
नमस्ते नमस्ते
నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते 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 नमस्ते
నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते 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 नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామీజీ।
नमस्ते नमस्ते
पाद नमस्कारं स्वामीजी।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते
पाद नमस्कारं स्वामी।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామీజీ।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते
పాద నమస్కారం స్వామి।
नमस्ते
उद्वेगरहिता संतोषरहिता शांति समुद्रा श्री दत्ता। शांति समुद्रा श्री दत्ता। शांति समुद्रा श्री दत्ता। ओम शांति शांति शांति।